Hello everybody, welcome back to the Imaginist. So today I am going to be giving a critique on the Wondrous Journeys show at Disneyland Resort. I think Wondrous Journeys is a fantastic show, however it does have its flaws and I will be pointing it out in this video. Wondrous Journeys debuted during the 100 Years of Disney celebration at Disneyland, and I believe it got replaced by Together Forever. That's also an amazing show that I'm planning on giving a critique on. And the show returned this year, or I think last year, for the Disneyland 70th anniversary. Basically how this video is going to work is that I'm going to be playing the video on the screen, and then I'm going to be pausing it and then giving my thoughts. And then that's just basically how the video is going to go. I do apologize if there is any background noise. There is a thunderstorm currently, so I can't really control that. I'll do my best to edit it out. But anyways, I'm very excited to make this video because Wondrous Journeys is a fantastic show, and I do want to give my honest critique on it. Before we begin, make sure you guys subscribe, make sure you guys turn on those post notifications, that way you guys don't miss out on a video. And now let's get started.
For over 100 years, Walt Disney Animation Studios has invited...
Okay, so already off the bat, I'm already gonna say something. So I am not a big fan of the narrator. I feel like it should have been a little bit more medieval, I think that's what it's called. More royal. I think it would have been a lot better, especially because we mostly resonate with the old movies. But I do have another point, but I am gonna let it continue for a little bit.
Audiences to believe in things never thought possible. And so tonight, we once again invite you to wish upon stars, to step into the unknown, and to join us on this, our wondrous journey.
Okay, so the narrator said, he kind of made a weird pause, where it's I'm gonna replay it again.
And so tonight, we once again invite you to
Wish upon stars,
to step into the unknown, and to join us on this,
and then our wondrous journey. He did a weird pause, if that makes sense. It should have been continuous. It should have been, and join us on this wondrous journey, instead of, and to join us on this, our wondrous journey. It doesn't make sense. That was I know I'm being very picky, but that's something that I wish that they fixed, because if it just feels very awkward, if that makes sense.
A wondrous journey.
Okay, here's a very, very good introduction. Look at those horns. Ba-da-da.
Some things start out big, and some things start out small. But sometimes the smallest thing can make the biggest changes of all.
Okay, I really love that line. And then here we go into the main theme. This part was very well done. How it represents animation. Here's Mickey. Gentle stream. Alright, so we just have various drawings. I think it's very well done. And we have Bambi. To fly so far. And here, I love this part. Right, how it coordinates with the fireworks. I think it's really well done here. Flight of the butterflies. Can you believe it? It's wondrous. Really love this theme song. I think it's well written. And here I think it's a very, very cool transition. And then I really love how they use the butterfly as a symbol of change. Okay, this is very nice, like with the shooting star. And then we have when you wish upon a star theme. Okay, this I loved, how they incorporated older Disney songs.
They say if you dream a thing more than once, it's sure to come true.
Alright, those violins sound amazing there. Okay, this part, oh my gosh, so good. The Boo Fairy looks so amazing, but you can't really see her. Or there she is. Really love how the Mickey like shape, the Mickey firework is there. This is like probably one of the best parts. And then we have Belle Reprise. I wanted more than I can tell. I really love how it goes the bum. This is where I'm meant to be. Okay, we have Moana. This mashup was the best thing I've ever seen, I've ever heard. Okay, this part is amazing. Like how the fireworks go while she's running, like that's so amazing. You can be strong, I know every mile. Go. So amazing, and then this transition especially too. Oh my gosh. This scene gives you like so much chills. Stay out there. Here's one who walk forever out there. Just the pyrotechnics with the music, amazing. I guarantee. This ending to be out there. Okay, honestly, no complaints here. Amazing. That part was so good. Always hits.
You remember that old star?
And here we have the Princess and the Frog.
You gotta help along with some hard work of your own.
There's been trials and tribulations. You know I've had my share.
I really love how she appears on the bottom. I've never seen that before. This singer is absolutely amazing. To come true. This thing is really catchy. Almost there. Okay, that part was good. I really liked those accents. Okay, this part looks so cool. Okay, this is the most amazing transition. Really love that brass part. I love how it's like super legato. I really wish there was like fireworks there. Especially like those accents, I wish there was like more fireworks there. And then we have Treasure Planet. So here, like I'm really glad that they incorporated Treasure Planet. I just wish that it was like, I don't know, because it just feels like really random, like in a random place. Like I thought the transition was really good, like to that part, but like it doesn't really make sense. And it was only for like 5 seconds, like right now. This part is so amazing, so amazing. 10 out of 10. Oh my god, like the fact that Baymax like on his shoes, like it's like smoke. It's so cool. Yeah, this part's amazing. Just say it again. I love how like it's a good way to like put all the heroes. That transition was so good too. And then immortals. Oh my gosh, such an epic mashup too. We can be immortals. This part I thought was weird too. Really love this scene too. It looks so cool with the windmill. Yeah, so here we have the, I wouldn't say villain section because it's not a villain section, but it's more like of like a scary section. I think it's random to incorporate like Mirabel. It just like kind of feels weird. I don't know, like it's not supposed to be there, and like I just feel like they just like added her in that line just because, you know. I wish it was a kind of a more like scary dialogue, if that makes sense. I mean, I don't mind it, but I don't know. That's just like my complaint. It just kind of doesn't fit here. Really love how there's like pyro there. This part, outstanding. Really love how it just goes to silence, and like it just like really adds like to all the like dramatic elements. Again, going back to the Mirabel scene, she was like, "I'll never be good enough," and like Baymax like just like, I guess because like in the movie like they thought like, or at least we thought that he was gonna like die or something was gonna happen, right? But I don't know how that relates. Like I'm not good enough and like I'm gonna die. You know what I mean? Like the theme is kind of like all over the place.
I came here to make the world a better place.
It's so hard.
I think I broke it.
I love Zootopia. I'm so excited for Zootopia too. This gives me so many chills. The song from The Lion King just always gets me.
I'm not the right person.
See, that makes a lot more sense.
Sometimes the world seems against you. The journey may leave us.
A really nice introduction to
Scars can heal and reveal just
where you are. And we have a nice introduction to those sort of guitars.
Started this thing together, and that's how we finish it.
I believe in you more than anyone or anything.
So we have a revival section.
Nothing could ever be broken that we can't fix together.
I really love the projections here. I really love how like the pyro is like very like sparkly and big. Just around you. Okay, that part, I've never seen anything so wonderful in my entire life. Like, Wondrous Journeys, wonderful. Like, that fits so perfectly in this segment. It's the magic that we follow. Okay, so now we have the reprise. It's the flight of the butterflies. Can you believe? And then I really love how like you couldn't really see it on the camera, but like it looks like butterflies like on top when it launches. Flight of the butterflies, can you see it? Can you believe it? Okay, I love this part. Like this was so well done. Like I know like I'm kind of being dramatic, but like that transition into like the Winnie the Pooh segment, like it's so like grand, and that's what I really like when they like incorporate that in like these shows, cause like it really like, I don't know, it's so royal. Like it, like you're in front of a castle and like, I don't know, it's just so like amazing when they do that, when they add parts in the score that sound like that, especially with the brass, like very grand. When you believe it, it's wonder. And then the fireworks go. Amazing. And then there's the butterfly.
So, we come to the end of this chapter.
Oh no, please, can't we go back to page 1 and do it all over again?
Oh, okay. One more thing before we do move on to the finale. Let me go back over here. Let me see. Okay, so they sing this line, right? Okay, so the second time that they sing it, it's mostly the same tempo as the first, and I feel like they should have slowed it down. Like, it's the magic that we feel. Like, that we call sorry. It's the magic that we call life. It's the stardust that lights our eyes. Like, I wish it was like more slow. Like, it would take away from it feeling rushed, because that's how I felt, especially during the second time. Like, hey, like, slow it down. Like, you want to try to make it grand, and then to build them to the right? So I wish it was like slower the second time. Sorry that I literally suck at lyrics. Like, I can't remember lyrics. I don't know why. That we call life. It's the stardust that lights our eyes. Like, I wish it was slower. And then a little bit more like instrumentation, because I feel like it's just like a repeat of like the beginning. It's wondrous, And then I like it with the bass, like the fireworks are going back and forth.
So we come to the end of this chapter.
Dude, this part was like really cute.
Can't we go back to page 1 and do it all over again?
That line.
But Pooh, it's just another turn of the page. And I, for one, think what comes next will be
Wondrous. Okay, that part of the narration I liked, right? Versus the beginning, I hate it just because like it just feels awkward to stop mid sentence. You know what I mean? But I really loved that part of the narration.
Back to page 1 and do it all over again.
But Pooh, it's just another turn of the page. And I, for one, think what comes next will be wondrous.
In your house, there's a build up. Like with the chorus. When she's spinning. Amazing. This show, like that finale was so good. Okay, so here I do wish the finale was a lot longer. It feels kind of short, like especially compared to like Disneyland Forever and Together Forever. Together Forever, the finale is like forever. Like, I'm not kidding, like it's so long. And this one I feel like it's like so short compared to those shows. It's still a really good finale. I don't think it was weak. I like how like I love it when they have the ones that like are super bright, especially at the end. It's wondrous, and then they really like the ba 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 ba, and yeah. I think my only complaint would probably be the length of the finale. Alright guys, so now I'm gonna share my final thoughts on the show. So as I mentioned before, this show was meant to symbolize 100 years of animation, specifically animation, right? So that's why there was a lot of like, especially in the beginning part where it's like the characters were being like animated like from scratch, and I really like that idea. I didn't really think there was a theme. I know the theme was like animation, right? And I guess there was like, not that there wasn't a theme, maybe there just wasn't like a really good story to it, if that makes sense. Like I felt like sometimes stuff didn't belong, such as like Treasure Island and Treasure Island. I was trying to come up with the name. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, like parts like that, when Media Bed was like, I'm not gonna be good enough or something like that, and I was like, what does that have to do with like, I don't know, like the storm and like, I don't know, I thought that was kind of weird. So yeah, I think there was a theme, and I think they matched the theme very well, especially because like everything was like all from like animated movies, right? But the thing is that like there is really no storyline, and that's kind of what I hate when they don't incorporate a storyline, when they kind of just like mash up things together. There was like a bit of theme, such as like a revival scene with Dos Oruguitas, right? There was this scene with like sadness, reflection. We had a time of like adversary, stuff like that, right? But there wasn't really like a storyline to it, if that makes sense. I think the soundtrack was amazing. I think all the transitions were very smooth. I really like that middle section, like before the Treasure Island and the Big Hero 6. I thought that transition was like, thank you. Like it sounded so amazing. I really do love the theme song. Again, I wish like at the end that they kind of slowed it down a little bit. It kind of like changed the instrumentation a little bit, incorporating more brass. Just for it to be like more grand. But overall the soundtrack was really, really, really well done. I do think the show is very good. I just don't think it really matches the level of Disneyland Forever and even like Together Forever. I thought Together Forever was such an amazing show. Maybe it's a little bit better than Together Forever. The finale for Together Forever is a lot better in my opinion, just because it's a lot longer. But yeah, it totally does not compete with Disneyland Forever, even Dreams, Wishes, Remember That Dreams Come True. It definitely does not match that level. However, I do think it's a very good show in its way, right? Because it really represented 100 years of Disney animation. I wish that they brought back Disneyland Forever for the 70th, just because it really does not make sense to have a show about 100 years of animation when it's specifically the celebration for Disneyland. So I was really hoping that they would bring back Disneyland Forever, but they didn't. I am planning on doing a critique on Disneyland Forever, as well as Remember Dreams Come True. Also, I'm missing One Together Forever, and other shows that I'm probably like blanking out on. But yeah, I'm planning on doing all those shows, giving a critique, a review. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. With that being said, the projections were amazing too. It was very like high quality, very smooth, very like the transitions were amazing. I do want to give him props on that the projections were outstanding, 10 out of 10. I really loved the Peter Pan segment. That one was so good. Like, it looked so real. It reminded me of like Momentous, like when like with the like Peter Pan scene. I'm planning on also doing a critique on that too, because I think that's a very, very good show. But yeah, that Peter Pan segment into like the whole transition scene with the music, oh, so amazing. So I am being extremely picky. If I were to rate this show, especially compared to Disneyland Forever and Together Forever and all the other shows, it would probably be at a 7.5 or an 8 out of 10. I didn't think it was the best show in the world. I think there's a lot better Disney shows than Wondrous Journeys. But I do think that Wondrous Journeys is a fantastic show in its way. So if I were to give the show a rating, being really picky. It would probably be like a 7.5 out of 10. I know that's a bit harsh, but I am comparing it to like other shows like Disneyland Forever, Remember Dreams Come True, all those really, really good shows. So if I were to compare with those, it would probably be a 7.5 out of 10. I think the show still passed, obviously, right? Because to pass it's 70. But it does not compete with Disneyland Forever or any of the other shows. I think if it had like a better storyline, I think I would like it a lot better, and I would probably rate it an 8 or an 8.5. But I really love it when Disney shows have like a storyline, or like where it makes sense, if that makes sense. Sorry, I said that like twice. So yeah, if you guys like this video, if you guys want more videos like this, make sure you guys leave a like down below. Make sure you guys comment if you do want something else, or if you want me to review something like a musical or like another Disney show. Make sure you guys comment that down below. And with that, make sure you guys subscribe, make sure you guys turn on those post notifications, make sure y'all stay young, and I'll see you all in the next video.